Hi, it's Wednesday night, the 13th of January, and day 13 of 2021. Today's Living the Dream experience was going through my master to-do task list and seeing that it's down to just a one page. Let me just show you something here, what I'm talking about. Here's the master page and all the scribbling that's got done on that. So I'm going to set this aside and show you now that it's down to just this one page right there. It's happening. I'm so excited. Seeing these pages of tasks that I faced over the past several months and that they've now been whittled down to just a single page. Man, oh man, this means that all those pieces that I attracted into the portal of my mind through my actions and belief, they are now manifested into the world of the physical. Bam, done. I love those laws of success. This morning, my power statement said that I'm going to focus on making my YouTube ad work so that I get the 10% participants I need to do my focus group as soon as possible. This is a learning process, like I've said, and that's for sure, but I'm going to get the job done, period. Here's my to-do list that I had for today right here. All done and checked off, and bam, it's good. And I had a little extra task to do as well, and I got those all done. So my most important task for today was to write up and record my new video ad for my focus group YouTube ad. The oldest one got over, like I said, 7,500 impressions and more than 3,500 views, which is a 45% ratio. And that's great. That's almost 50%. But I only got one participant from it, and that's not a good conversion rate. Conversion rate's important, and that's for sure. And so I needed to do something new to get a better conversion on the appeal I'm making to those who see that video ad. I'm still waiting to hear back from Tanya so we can talk about that specifically, or for her answers and on a few questions that relate to that. And then I'll get started the ad again. My fun task for today was, in fact, writing up the ad and recording it. It was most important task, but it is not the most fun task, though. It was fun to get it and see it done, though. I loved creativity of everything. And my exciting task for today was to see and realize that my master list is now single page. It's just so exciting. Next on my end of the day success routine question says, get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today? Or in other words, what can you do better? Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning power? Check. Win the morning, win the day. Were you productive throughout your day? You saw it. Pieces in the portal of my mind manifested the world of physical. Piece after piece after piece. Did you get the most important things done? Those three ones? Yes. Did you move your goals forward? Well, then, of course, they moving the goals forward. Every little piece works. Every little bit helps. Did you show up as the person you wanted to this morning? I did. What about your personal time with Kathleen? Middle of the week, wonderful night together. Were you present for her? And yes, I was, and she was present for me. I showed up as a person that I wanted to be. Next are the end of the day success routine accountability questions. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your promises that you made to yourself this morning? Well, I promised I would focus on finishing all three of the important tasks today and then go on to the other tasks that I've added up of late, those two pages I showed you. I'm still waiting to hear back from Tanya and Croy on a couple things. Tanya answered a few emails, but now she sent me a coupon if I get $150 off my first ad experience. So I got to get $300 done, and it's only going to cost me that $150. So that was great. But I still have 4 more questions for her to answer, so hopefully I'll hear from her soon. I certainly kept my promise that I made to myself, though, and I'm looking forward to checking these tasks off my list. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty, and were there any instant prepaid movies in addition? Well, my must-see TV favorite 5 movies are my mainstay each and every morning during mindfulness time as I go to the movies. I also looked and took some time to go to the movies and watched an instant prepaid movie about getting my video ad fixed, and hearing back from Croy about the Instant Manifestation 6's landing page. I'm seeing it, though, it's actually working and it's already here in the present, and that helps me see how things are supposed to go. And I just can't wait. It's going to be exciting, big time excitement when it does. My next question says, what's the one thing that I would make that it would make all the difference in the world going forward? I'm still taking time throughout. I'm kind of tired tonight. I'm stumbling. I'm still taking the time throughout the day to stop, think, and catch myself so I can ponder on my affirmations. Think through, am I doing that? Am I making it better? Am I choosing my thoughts better? But I did change things up a bit. Besides pondering on my affirmations, I'm focusing on other things now. And so my power statement says this for tomorrow. I'm going to change out my YouTube focus group ad in the hopes it will generate more conversions. And when I get the 10 participants I need to do my focus group, then I will set it up and do it. This is a learning process again. I keep reminding myself, but I'm going to get the job done. That's it, period. The next question of my end of the day success routine is to ask myself, were there any mistakes or failures that I can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, even though the YouTube Google ad process is a trial and error process, which I don't view as making mistakes or as a failure, but as I go through the process of making changes on my ad and correcting here and tweaking it there, I know I will ultimately hit on an ad that works. And when it does, I can scale it from there. I'm so looking forward to that. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my biggest success today was finishing the new YouTube video focus group ad placement and all that kind of thing. And Tanya's going to help me get that changed out properly. And with the help of Tanya, I'm sure it's going to work. And so when I get that ad to go live, I'll start bringing additional participants for my focus group. And when I have those 10, I'll launch the focus group. My next end of the day success routine question asked me to rate my day's effort. I gave today's effort a 9. I worked at the speed of 9 all day today, but because I haven't been able to hear back from Croy as an example, I went ahead and dinged the day's effort by a point. And that's okay. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says, be aware of the influences that are all around you, for they produce an environment that will try to tug on you and pull you down to second-class street. We are told almost daily that there are too many chiefs and not enough Indians, right? In other words, that opportunities to lead no longer exist, that there is a surplus of chiefs, and so be content with being just a little guy. I say, hogwash. The whole idea of starting a business of your own is to become the chief of your own tribe and carve out your own future, and be the captain of your own little tugboat. That's what it's about. I have always had a challenge with working hard to help another man pay for his big house, or to pay for a mink coat to give his wife, or to pay for trips to Hawaii that he and his wife get to go on. I want to work hard and smart so I can do those things for my wife. Don't you? These principles lead to the next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the law of association, which says 5 years from today, you will be the result of the books you read by mentally associating with the writers' minds and the people you associate with. 5 years from now, today, you will be the result of the books you read and the people you associate with. If you associate with thieves long enough, sure enough, you'll become a thief. That too many chiefs idea simply doesn't square with the truth. At least that's what I think. Leading people in occupations will tell you, as they've told me, that the trouble is there are too many Indians and not enough chiefs. We need people with the minds of a chief. Chiefs who don't believe the mantra that whatever it will be, that your destiny is outside of your control, that fate is in complete control of your lives. So forget your dreams, forget about getting that finer home, forget the special college for your children, forget the better life. Far too many people believe in the lie that success isn't worth the price. Oh man, that false statement implies that you have to sell your soul, your family life, your conscience, and all your values if you want to reach the top of whatever peak that you desire to reach. That just isn't true. The truth is, success doesn't demand a price. Listen to that. Success doesn't demand a price. Every step forward towards success pays you a dividend. Every step gives you a dividend. Period. This leads me to the next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the philosopher Disraeli who said, life is too short to be little. Being little is the same as thinking small. The basic principles and concepts supporting the magic of thinking big comes from the highest pedigree sources, the very finest and biggest thinking minds that ever walked the planet Earth. Minds like the prophet David, who wrote, as one thinketh in his heart, so is he. Minds such as Emerson, who said, great men are those who see the thoughts rule the world. Minds like Milton, who in Paradise Lost wrote, the mind is its own place and itself can make a heaven of hell or a hell of heaven. Amazingly perceptive minds like Shakespeare, who observed, there is nothing either good or bad except that thinking makes it so. Man, oh man. Again, think big and you will live big. You'll live big in happiness. You'll live big in accomplishment. You'll live big in income, big in friends, big in respect. We need to start right now to discover how to make our thinking make magic for us. Life truly is too short to be little. I'm going to leave it there. I'll be right back here at my laptop tomorrow night sharing more of my thoughts as I do my video journal entry. But until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.